shit chunky, boy. This shit chunky, boy. The producer was telling me about. This shit chunky, boy. Yeah. We taking over the meta. We taking over the verse. I ain't gon' say we the best, but I say we're not the worst. Mac done linked up, we came. Cheeks put it in a frame. Yeah, whole lives getting changed. This shit really ain't no game. They don't want smoke, that's on sip. I bring my A game, they on Z's, that's on rip. Keep the drama away from me, shit get crazy. I can't build with no fakies, that's on Davey. Yeah, meanwhile kicking way back like an ad-lib back at Mac crib. We was having a little bash till the world crashed cause of the capacity. It was wild, brother. World hopping in style, brother. Dropped us off at the bunkies. Oh shit, there go nuggies. We taking over the meta. We taking over the verse. I ain't gon' say we the best, but I say we're not the worst. Mac done linked up, we came. Cheeks put it in a frame. Yeah, whole lives getting changed. This shit really ain't no game. Just sizzle online now. Where the fuck you at, boy? Q's online now. Where the fuck you at, boy? Fuck it online now. Where the fuck you at, boy? Matt Low online now. Where the fuck you at, boy? We taking over the meta. We taking over the verse. I ain't gon' say we the best, but I say we're not the worst. Mac done linked up with Kane. Whoever they are, they bout to know who the fuck we are. This might put them in the VR, ER. I'm just saying, we taking over the meta. We taking over the verse. I ain't gon' say we the best, but I say we're not the worst. Mac done linked up with Kane. Cheeks put it in a frame. Yeah, whole lives getting changed. This shit really ain't no game. We taking over the meta. We taking over the verse. I ain't gon' say we the best, but I say we're not the worst. Mac done linked up with Kane. Cheeks put it in a frame. Yeah, whole lives getting changed. This shit really ain't no game.
I've been up for days now, can't seem to erase you from my mind. The stickers getting tasteless, just to find a space where I'm alright. Oh, you fuck me up, you say you're fine. Guess I'm not the one, you're still good while I'm dying inside. It's your fault, your fault. You told me it was over, now I'm drunk. It's your fault, your fault. Everything you do, anything you do, just to feel so used, just to be with you. It's your fault, your fault. Block your calls, then broke my phone. Since you went away, I burnt your shit, but loved your warmth. But won't say that shit in your face. I can't do this anymore. It feels like my heart's been broken half. I don't want just anyone. All I want is you, and now I can't go back. It's your fault, your fault. You told me it was over, now I'm drunk. It's your fault, your fault. Everything you do, anything you do, just to feel so used and to be with you. It's your fault, your fault. Maybe I need some time away. Baby, that's what we need. Maybe I just need some time away. 'Cause I don't see the problem is me. It's your fault, your fault. You told me it was over, now I'm drunk. It's your fault, your fault. I'm going so hungover, but for you, everything you do, just to feel so used and to be with you. Your fault, your fault.
Oh, sheesh. I eat that pussy if it's sweet. She ride this dick to the beat. Down on the one and the three. Clear it out, clear it out, clear it out. Like there ain't nothing to see. Fucking it up to the beat. Fucking it up to the beat. Fucking it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fucking it up. Shit. Fucking it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fucking it up. Shit. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. She drop it on the ones and threes, pop it on the ones and twos. 1, 3, 360 degrees. I put that whirl in her pool. I'm about to wear that thing out like a shirt from the stove. After I hit it again. Had good conversation, might serve her some hope. Down on that pussy, I slurp and I go. Dive in, come back up and float. I have you know, you better act like you know. I fucked the black off them toes. She bring it back like it's broke. She throw it back like it's soap. I need that box in a baggie to go. I need that box in a baggie to go. Go, go. Oh, sheesh. I eat that pussy if it's sweet. She ride this dick to the beat. Down on the one and the three. Clear it out, clear it out, clear it out. Like there ain't nothing to see. Fucking it up to the beat. Fucking it up to the beat. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fucking it up. Shit. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fucking it up. Shit. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. She drop it on the ones and threes, pop it on the ones and twos. 1, 3, 360 degrees. I put that whirl in her pool. I'm about to wear that thing out like a shirt from the stove. After I hit it again. Had good conversation, might serve her some hope. Oh, sheesh. I eat that pussy if it's sweet. She ride this dick to the beat. Down on the one and the three. Clear it out, clear it out, clear it out. Like there ain't nothing to see. Fucking it up to the beat. Fucking it up to the beat. Fuck it up, fuck it up, sheesh. Fuck it up, fucking it up, sheesh. Fuck it up, fuck it up, sheesh. Fuck it up, fucking it up, sheesh. Fuck it up. I need that box in a baggie to go. I need that box in a baggie to go. I need that box in a baggie to go.
myself, so say goodbye to you. It's more like a hello to something else. Don't know how, but I've been trying to stay happy on my own without your help. I don't like it, but I kinda do. No, I don't like it, but I kinda do. Kinda do. They wanna see how I got it. I carry secrets in pockets. Hot topic kid from the jump. Keep feeling constantly popping. I swear to God, Pinky promise. Not underneath it, I'm on it. I got your skeleton hidden away in my closet while I stay chasing the ball. No time for taking a pause. You stay complacently waiting for change of pace. I'm appalled. Better stay the fuck up out my way, bitch. I'm racing the stars. Nothing but space up on that tape for you to shake in some salt. It's not to be so safe and that it isn't. It's always pain with bad intentions. I'm way caught up in my mind, but that's a given. Can I escape the state I'm living? Can I escape? Can I escape? What I gotta do? Can I escape? Can I escape? What I gotta do? Baby, I can lie to you. Lately I've been vibing on myself, so saying goodbye to you. It's more like a hello to something else. Don't know how, but I've been trying to stay happy on my own without your help. I don't like it, but I kinda do. No, I don't like it, but I kinda do. Kinda do.
This one not giving up gets you, yeah. All distractions to the side, nothing comes as a surprise. When you got that glow inside, just sit back and close your eyes, yeah. And let that light multiply. I've been on a road, I ain't saying that I know, but I do got that glow, yeah, glow, yeah, glow, yeah, glow, yeah, glow,
This
glow,
is
glow,
a
yeah,
Jesse
glow,
J.
glow, yeah, glow, yeah, glow. Big glow, still make shit look simple. Yeah, I don't do too much talk. Stain they face like dip. Yeah. Big glow, I'm too on point like nip. Yeah, I on the moment, no rest. This one not giving up, get you. Big glow, raise up on niggas like sunshine. Why they glorify they bars? They ain't gonna take a break when it's crunch time. Big glow, I'm too on point like nip. I on the moment, no rest. This one not giving up, get you. Yeah, I got that glow. Yeah, I got that glow. They got caught up trying to outshine me. They not shining anymore. They got caught up trying to outgrind me. They not grinding anymore. Used to pull up all the time, now they can't find me anymore. Cause I've been locked and loaded. Miss me with it if it's not important. Sorry, not sorry, on some knives and hoe shit. Hold my own, I will not let go of it. Put on the gas and no stopping going. This bitch just green light. What it is, give a fuck what it seem like. Sometimes that's what it be like. I walk in where I need like. Big glow, still make shit look simple. Yeah. I don't do too much talk. Stain they face like dip. Yeah. Big glow. I'm too on point like nip. Yeah. I on the moment, no rest. This one not giving up, get you. Big glow. Raise up on niggas like sunshine. Why they glorify they bars? They ain't gonna take a break when it's crunch time. Big glow. I'm too on point like nip. I on the moment, no rest. Yeah. This one not giving up, get you. Yeah. Glow up. Come get down, let's go up. In my demeanor, show enough. Oh, you must ain't her show enough. I show up and show out. If you ain't know, you know now. I'm on protecting my vibe. It ain't enough to go around. When you got that, glow up. Come get down, let's go up. In my demeanor, show enough. Oh, you must ain't her show enough. I show up and show out. If you ain't know, you know now. I'm on protecting my vibe. It ain't enough to go around. It ain't enough. One night up at Bunky's. Yeah. It was one night up at Bunky's. I had pulled up with my chunkies. Pop a pong tourney. Shots all money. I love bunkies. Bunkies love me. If it get troubling, Papa Hopper, he's aware of it. They take care of it. It was going up, yeah. I was coined up, yeah. Leave a tip or get your coins up, yeah. Grab a team number, put it in the sky. It is winning time. Let's get it eye to eye. One night up at Bunkies, yeah. It was one night up at Bunkies. I had pulled up with my chunkies. Pop a pong tourney. Shots all money. One night up at Bunkies. Yeah. It was one night up at Bunkies. I had pulled up with my chunkies. Pop a pong tourney. Shots all money.
Spaceship all lazy. I probably look stupid, you're the one who crazy. I'm just thankful my soul ain't sold. I might as well just go and smoke. O's to blow, I got post to toke. I buy it, I take it and roll the dope. And you don't know nothing but slow you roll. My tongue intoxicates you to comatose. I'm a gentleman, I let her hold the door. Holding my breath in my soul, I doze. Beautiful tripping back to snow. You know you don't play my tracks, it's slow. The amount of stress weighing on my back, it's old. You can feel me out in every track I wrote. If I found my nostalgia back, I'd go relax at home, relaxing forever. The pressure relaxes whenever. It ain't go relax, maybe I gotta chill. The people go crazy when I keep it real. Just know I promise that I'll keep it real. Not an infant or boy whatsoever. Didn't know I was gon' rap until I got my heart broken, the drugs couldn't fill my emptiness that I create by my will. Heard the water move, now I gotta face it. I don't think it do, but it make me feel amazing. Late night cruise in my my spaceship all lazy. I probably look stupid, you the one who crazy. I'm just thankful my soul ain't sold. I might as well just go and smoke. O's to blow, I got post to toke. I buy it, I take it and roll the dope. And you don't know nothing but slow you roll. Oh, oh, oh. Realizing I do the devil's work for him. I don't wanna ruin my life, but it's boring. Easily going downhill like I'm Lauren. Hard to stay focused when girls staring at me all day like I'm foreign. Under my heart and my mind are eroding, losing my light and my memory slowing. Nobody know they will let me be open. I'm chosen, I don't even care that I'm in, but I'm focused on saving the world like I'm the son of Odin. Good Samaritan, never keep on rolling. Drop to the floor when the doors start closing. I'd rather die alone than change my ways for a baby. She go ride along or I'm gon' kick her out my Mercedes. I'm too busy playing you into thinking you can play me. Heard the water move, now I gotta face it. I don't think it do, but it make me feel amazing. Late night cruise in my spaceship all lazy. I probably look stupid, you the one who crazy. I'm just thankful my soul ain't sold. I might as well just go and smoke. O's to blow, I got post to toke. I buy it, I take it and roll the dope. And you don't know nothing but slow you roll.
Every night at 4 in the morning. I'm fucking tired.
I've been hurt by the ones that ain't supposed to hurt you. I've been bruised and beat till I was black and blue. I've been knocked down, but I got up again. I've been used, but it made me who I am. I'll be damned if I let you in my life just to ruin it. I won't let you ruin it. And I'll be damned if I come this far in life for you to start your shit. Well, you better think again, 'cause I'll be damned.
Shay, it's me. Baby, come back. I apologize. I didn't mean to. I'm for real this time. Call me back when you get this message.
I built myself up from the dirt they all pushed me into. I see life in a whole new point of view, but I've had some help, and those people helped me mend my broken heart. Did everybody else turn so apart? I'll be damned if I let you in my life just to ruin it. I won't let you ruin it. And I'll be damned if I come this far in life for you to start your shit. Well, you better think again, hey, 'cause I'll be damned. Ain't a damn thing you can do to ruin my mood. There ain't a damn thing you can do that ain't already been done before. I'll be damned if I let you in my life just to ruin it. I won't let you ruin it. Start your shit. Well, you better think again, 'cause I'll be damned.
okay. Might just fuck around and watch it go both ways. I don't wanna leave no way. I've been through it, if you knew it then you'd know me. Nothing to it, I'll get through it, feeling stupid some days. Slowly, I'm floating through these clouds, I'm in my soul days. I've been in it for too long, wrap it up Chipotle. I don't wanna leave, I want peace, don't stay. Speeding for my own, all 130 on the highway. No option, now she gotta come my way. She don't wanna die today, so she come with me right away. For old time's sake, catch me raising up the crime rate. Close my eyes and my pupils dilate. I know I don't wanna die today. Knowing her, we probably cry the same. The way you look at me makes it all feel okay again. I am digging in my feet, feels like I'll never go away again. Speeding for my own, all 130 on the highway. No option, now she gotta come my way. She don't wanna die today, so she come with me right away. For old time's sake, catch me raising up the crime rate. Close my eyes and my pupils dilate. I know I don't wanna die today. Knowing her, we probably cry the same. Met her at the party, saw her from across the room, we had a moment partly. That image in my head, permanent like a Sharpie. She pulled me aside just to ask, what are we? I don't know what you want me to say. I don't got much left of me to take. Alone I feel great, but with you I'm the same. Purple lights from the sky got me feeling great. I don't really got that much to say to you at least. I ran out of words, I'm escaping scrutiny. Stumped me farther in the ground so brutally. Best thing that ever happened to me, in reality you ruined me. I'm proving these songs are so much more than producing. She come from a sequoia, so I question if she using me. I'm usually living in illusions. My paranoia already got me writing my eulogy. This my real life that I'm talking about. I don't sugarcoat it, but I'm masquerading songs now. Real life giving me rage, you need to calm down. Every time she come back, I don't wanna talk now. Always worst timing when she come around. She was off the map, yeah, out of bounds. Now I know she wanna go another round. Speeding for my own, all 130 on the highway. No option, now she gotta come my way. She don't wanna die today, so she come with me right away. For old time's sake, catch me raising up the crime rate. Close my eyes and my pupils dilate. I know I don't wanna die today. Knowing her, we probably cry the same.
You feel that, right? You feel that energy? We are one. One love. One life. Let's live it right. All I need is good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency. I'm talking higher G-O-D, yeah, yeah. Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency. I'm talking higher G-O-D. Started getting more right. Now I waste more days and I live for more nights. I get high on life cause it feels more right, yeah. Tell me what's wrong from right. It's all connected, energy can never die. Born in the dark, but I chose to be the light. Look at me funny, I caught out your evil light. Words of advice, bitch, don't kill my vibe. No more depression, please don't kill my pride. Road of religion, I'm catching them green lights. Spread out my wings, I'm catching them free flights. Free as a bird, out of sight. Singing every little thing gonna be alright, yeah. Hey, hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, ah. All I need is good energy, high frequency. Give me that 528, 963, light up the sage. Smelling like hickory, tryna heal scars. I got different type of injuries. theories. Holistic medicine, different type of remedies. Human, but I'm feeling like a different type of entity. Dance around the bonfire like aborigines. Looking at the stars, fascinated by the symmetry. Vibing with the tribe, I can feel the synergy. All this shit is real, what you thought it was a mystery. Manifested everything around me, literally. If I want it, then I gotta tell you what I really need. I really need that good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency, I'm talking higher G-O-D, yeah. Good energy, I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency, I'm talking higher G-O-D.
Overdose of sauce.
That's what it is.
No meat, just sauce.
You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. He said this is on my back. Yeah, I shake him off. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. He said it's off my back. Yeah, I shake him off. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. He said it's off my back. Yeah, I shake him off. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. Don't care about the cost like that. Don't care about the cost. Cause I get it all right back. Yeah, I get it all. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. Say this is on my back. Yeah, I shake him off. Your bitch, she gon' call right back. If I break her off, but I'ma fall right back. And I tell her no. But if she gon' come right back. And they set it off. Talking with the teeth. We kick back, smoking reefer. Yo, bitch gon' roll the trees up. Big pounds of money, we up. Tell her follow the leader. I'm on point like a needle. Man, them honest, I need them. My dog's hungry, I feed them. I'm in a boss like that. You ain't got the sauce like that. Yeah, I paid the cost like that. But I made it all right back. Yeah, I got my team right here. And I swear they all my snack. Nigga, this EP shit. And I swear we all like that. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. He said it's on my back. But I shake him off, yeah. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the sauce. He said it's on my back. Yeah, I shake him off, yeah.
Yeah. We just tryna party. We young and dangerous, ain't too many can bang with us. My hood notorious, outside we don't give a fuck. Keep it down cause we skimming in, hammers in, benners in, Richmond, Gucci, bang, money. We young and dangerous, ain't too many can bang with us. My hood notorious, outside we don't give a fuck. Keep it down cause we skimming in, hammers in, benners in, Richmond, Gucci, bang, money, yeah. Man in my city, told you I feel like Diddy. Better in Harlem, shorty and thicky. Yeah, come talk. I like it bada, I be a popper. I got the chopper, baby, just move.
So, can you hear me?
Yeah, run it back.
Yeah.
Come on, let's
Okay.
party, let's boom.
So, Taj, my guest,
Close to life,
unfortunately,
yeah.
Angel got caught up
I'm on
at
your block with
Metaverse,
them skis, yeah. I'm in the spot with my team, yeah. 50 clip,
Trumpus was having some
yeah.
issues at home.
She want the thing,
So today's just a crazy day. We're just gonna do something a little different today. So we're just gonna get a little random. So just bear with me, okay?
25K for the fee. Run it up, babies on me. Doing my dance. Ain't too many
I'm sure he heard it. You can have a seat at any one of these chairs you want to hear it. We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. Alright, let me pull up the link right there.
I told him let me through. Got the tool. Don't act the fool if you got shit to lose. I ain't come to lose. These niggas born as ice phone. And shorty bad. That's a Fendi bag. All of my comments say he. Niggas is mad cause I'm paid. I'm getting ready. Nigga, I'm on fire.
Alright, cool.
I want the smoke. Pull out the pipe. Pretty little bit. This my type. I'ma drop the bar. Bet the money on us. Bet it. Bet you want I won't bluff. Nah, yeah. Bet you want I won't bluff. Yeah.
What is happening?
25K for the fam. Running up babies on me.
Oh my god, my drip hates me today.
Too many cameras. My hood notorious. Outside we don't give a fuck.
Well, we start with our song.
This that bass drop, better tune in. Every day is some new exclusive. It's a station, it's ain't no podcast, so no show. Big salute to Cherry Pie in Brooklyn. Okay, let's go. Let that bass drop, bass, let that bass, let that bass, let that bass drop, bass, let that bass, let that bass drop, bass, let that bass, let that bass, let that bass drop, bass, let that. Hold on, wait. Oh, wow. We the vibe right now, We keeping up with the sound. Yeah. We got your hits, and we got what's coming up underground. We in the middle of 50,000, and we coming to your town.
What's good, y'all? Hey, come on in. Come on in if you wanna come in.
Making noise, who set off the fireworks. Pay attention, we gon' show you higher work. You heard it here first, be on high alert. That bass drop, better tune.
Feel free to sit on the couch or in the seats if you want to, whatever you want to do.
It's a station, it's no podcast, so no show. Salute the Cherry Pie in Brooklyn. Let's go. Let that bass drop, let that bass, let that bass drop, let that bass, let that bass drop, let that bass, let that bass drop. Hold on, wait. From horizon, world to the entire world.
Can you open the
Making noise, who said
Babe, can you stand in front of the door for her so I can open?
Pay attention, we gon' show you high work. You heard it here first, be on high alert.
Right now, this is like, why am I at a radio station, Tony?
Pretty much.
All right, what's good, y'all? So we are actually live streaming at this moment in time. What's happening, everybody? It's your girl, BrooklynBritvr in the building here at Bass Drop Radio. As you can see today, we are, kind of a little short-staffed around here. Everybody's been, busy. Cherry Pie is, unfortunately not able to make it out to the show tonight, but she is here with us in spirit. So if y'all see her out there, or if you see her on social media, be sure to give her. All right. I am joined here today by some lovely creators and friends of mine here on the platform. We're going to be doing things a little differently today. We're just going to be kind of having, an open forum, an open conversation. As want to join in on the conversation, please feel free to do so. If you don't, it's perfectly fine as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and shout out to my man Soup in the building, who does all of our streaming and is always here for us doing his thing. We love you, my friend. So let's get into it. Oh, please excuse me. I have major drift. So if you see me randomly being dragged into the depths of hell, you know why. As you can see here, I have my friend with me. Big 96. Please introduce yourself to the people. Tell them what's up. What's good with you, sir?
I'm Big 96. I don't really do nothing. Just still kind of new here.
Yeah. So Big, how long have you been on the Metaverse?
I'm gonna say since around like August of 2022.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I still consider myself new because I haven't really branched out to different people and done other things Just gotta hang out with other people.
Okay. Fair. I would consider, you said August. I would consider that to be possibly the third wave. So for context, y'all, Horizon Worlds has been available since December of 2021. So we have all, well, at the time, people were entering on what we considered to be waves. So there were, a good portion of people that kind of came in onto the platform at the same time. And so you have like the OGs that came in December, and then you have the ones that came in like, January, February. I came in around March or April. I think it was March. So yeah, I would say like July, August would probably be the third wave for a fact. So nice. Have you been building much in here? Have you done any building? What are you into?
I have one build that I have myself, but I just can help other people build. I don't like, go and make these extravagant rooms or whatever. But if somebody needs something done or help with detail, that's where I come in.
Okay. Is there anything that you like to build in particular? Maybe furniture, buildings?
Not really in particular. It's just my only problem is I put in too much detail, and that's what I need to work on. So because of the amount of detail, I can't put a lot of things into a world, and that's where I have a problem. So that's why I said I come in with the detail.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would definitely say when I first started building, that was like kind of like a struggle. I mean, it's still a struggle for me, like, trying to fit it all in and make sure everything is kind of in, the right size so that you can fit everything in, because the bigger the space, the bigger the items, the more objects, the more capacity it takes up, and so on and so forth. So I think it's really interesting to see how creators within Horizon will use that to their, to their max potential, right? There's some interesting things that I've seen you build. What would be your from like a sandwich to like a pickle? What would you say is your what would you say your building style is?
Ooh, I have no idea.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't come in with a plan. It's just however I feel in that day, whatever I see, and during my day or night or whatever, and I want to make it. That's what I make then and there. But it's not like I come in with a plan to do anything. Like one day I just said I want to make an album cover, and so I took Flower Boy from Tyler and I made it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like I said, so I don't really have a style. I just have how I'm feeling that day.
What is the name of your world so that people can actually check that out? Because that was an amazing piece that you did. I loved it.
That's Big's room. So Big 96, just Big's room.
There you have it, y'all. Big's room. Hold on, let me let Angel the artist in. Our homie is in the building. Come on. Hello.
Hey.
Oh, she made it.
Hey.
Yes. Hello. We are now being joined by Horizon World's very own Angel the artist. Hello.
Hey.
For those of you who have been here with us before, y'all know Angel from a couple of our shows in the past. For those of you who don't know who Angel is this amazing individual artist here in Horizon Worlds who has amazing worlds, including one of the most well-known ones being the Better World Museum. Is that correct? Better World Museum. Yep. And so it is internationally recognized, not just, digitally, but just in the real world as well. And there are rumors that she talks directly to Zuckerberg, but I don't know how true that is.
I plead the fifth.
But most importantly, aside from all of those amazing talents that she has, right, within this space, outside of this space. Sorry, y'all, I got the drifts. It's bad. Maddie, she's also a musical artist. So, I mean, just hitting every medium that is out there.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm just checking the boxes off. I skipped over dance, so don't ask me to do any dance recitals or TikTok dances unless I got a couple drinks in me. But other than that, like checking off all the art boxes. Okay, yeah. Just
I was about to say because I was gonna say I've definitely seen a dance, but it's been after a couple of mojitos or like
after a couple
margaritas, right?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta see that.
Yeah.
y'all gotta see what that look like in person. Dancing in the metaverse is,
but they can't really show it just yet.
Yo, I can't wait for us to get shoulder tracking. I ain't even gonna hold you because let me tell you, I'm gonna be shaking my way through all these worlds. What? Y'all don't know nothing about this.
That I be doing is gonna be when I get the shoulders. Come on.
Oh,
now.
y'all not ready? Y'all not ready? Y'all not ready? My first little Kim. Like y'all not ready?
I'm here for it.
But listen, now that I got y'all here, right? So I was telling everybody before, we're gonna be changing things up today. We're gonna be switching it up today on the show. We're gonna be doing things a little bit different. We're just gonna have more of an open discussion. So whoever wants to participate is more than welcome to do so. I have this very, very broad question that I want to ask and kind of open up discussion with, just because obviously for once I tell you guys the question, it's gonna become apparent why it's extremely significant. But let's go ahead and just get into it with that being said. My question to everyone here today is, what does music mean to you guys? Because for me, and for, I would say for Trey as well, who isn't here, the other half of Bass Drop Radio, it's extremely important to us, right? It's what brought us together. It's what, kind of, first of all, it's what gave life to Bass Drop Radio, but is also a reason, a big pivotal part of who we are adults, right? So what does music mean to you, Angel? Now you are delving into the the artistry game.
Music is therapy. It's freaking.
It's cool. It's cool.
right. I've been on this show before. I don't know why I'm acting like this.
For real.
It's like it's a fucking vibe. It's a mood. Like most of some songs come out of pure emotion. I can't do anything else to. Or if I'm like in a really gushy, mushy mood, and I'm just like, yo, I gotta get these words. I gotta be all, I gotta get out here with it. I'm doing that. Like my really sad ones are the ones that I don't really release often, but there's like been like maybe 3 or 4 songs where actually I decided to put on this album that I'm coming out with, and I'm just like, I at first was just like, yo, I don't even like, I just wanted like everybody have a complete vibe and just be like, yeah, we could chill or we could get real lit, kind of thing. And then I was just like, I said those in the beginning, and then a lot of people came to me and was just like, yo, I felt that like related, like it was just relatable. It was, they felt everything about it, and I was just like, okay, like I don't feel as bad about it, so it was just like, it's always about self-expression. There's nothing in my songs is not something I've actually, like, I'm talking about real stuff in my head. Like that's it.
I will say, for those of you who don't know, Angel the Artist actually has a Metaverse tour that is going on here, so you can catch her pretty much everywhere, every night, performing amazing vibey music that everybody should be listening to, at least taking a gander at least once. And I want to talk about that in depth. I do want to save that for for your own interview, your own show. This way, really kind of dissect and get into it. But y'all need to get out here and catch this. I'm telling y'all. One thing about music, one thing about art, for me, the meaning of music and art in general is that it is subjective, right? And so a lot of us, we put up our ourselves into what we do, into our art, and then when it's time to put it out there, we get a bit self-conscious about it. And so I love how a lot of the times when it gets put out there, people connect with it, because that's what it is. Music for me is process, reflection. It's figuring things out. It's getting things done. And so there's nothing more powerful to me than for somebody to put something together lyrically or visually or whatever it is. And I'm like, wow, like I've never in my life felt so much more connected, or I've never in my life felt so much more like, this video or this piece of content or this song or this whatever was made for me or for people like and so like I think that's such a big part of it, such an important part of it. And so I encourage everybody to get out there and definitely check that out, because there's something for everybody. And Angels went with somebody who is amazing. Shout out to S6 Chomp, who fortunately cannot with us tonight, but is another dope metaverse artist that y'all are definitely gonna be finding out about, because we're gonna be in that, as y'all know. So y'all gonna have to check that out for a fact. But constantly they're putting things out that are so relatable and just kind of speak to us and what we doing here and in real life. So you'll definitely have to check that out. Big, what does music mean to you, sir?
I mean, music has always been there for me. Like, even when in times I feel like I had nothing, music was always that thing. So, I mean, I don't want to just keep going off of what she said, but it's everything to me. I don't make it myself, but listening to it and feeling the vibrations of any song, any given day about any emotion, great for me. And that's what I thrive off of. So I love music. Even though I don't make it, I love it.
I resonate with that.
So,
I resonate.
Big Mouth
Yes.
Bass is lying. He's got a whole secret. He got a whole secret band with Chomp. I don't know. They've been working on some underground music. I guess
listen.
stay tuned for that. Like, I don't know what's going on. They
don't
in cahoots.
Don't let this man fool y'all. Don't let this man fool y'all. Big and Chomp have a bromance that's place. And when they come together, let's just say that they're beautiful, beautiful music and that's made. So definitely, y'all gonna have to watch out for that one. It was a pickle. It definitely it was several pickles actually. Yeah, there were several pickles
and a
involved.
vegan ham sandwich.
Yeah, because
nah, but look, you're a mess. But look, I have to agree with you though, because I don't make music either. I wish I did. I wish I could. I can't. Let's get into it. What is your process? Like, how do you get into being it? Because I can't put together two words to rhyme for nothing.
Okay, so the way I do it, first I turn on my computer.
Oh Lord.
I type into the browser www.chriskanemusic.com. Okay.
Hey, shout out to Solo Dolo. What's good?
Let's go.
Y'all.
That is where I go. I go on tracks. I just scroll down all of the beats, and it depends on what day it is. I might not feel it in the middle of the next day. I'm just like, as soon as it's pressing play, I'm like, there's words that are like pictures in my head, and my hand vibrates, and then I reach out, and then the pen comes to my hand like Thor.
Okay.
And
hey, y'all, now
right
she's
down-
capping. Now she's capping. You know what I'm saying? What happens?
Okay.
Oh God,
That is completely true. Okay, so
somebody did say Thor Iron. Hi, Tony.
Yo, what up, everybody? Hey,
What's up, Tony? Thank you for joining us, Tony. What's good?
thank you for letting me join.
yes,
Listen,
I summoned.
if the House of Gryffindor here is done, seeing things with her
Slytherin, thank you very
wand,
much.
whatever. Excuse me, y'all. There's no Harry Potter here. Either way,
What's
are you good? Are you good on the summoning and the witchcraft and the
yes.
spells? Okay, all right.
Yes. But the words do appear like pictures in my head, and I get it all out, and it's always based off emotion. So if I'm like really happy about something, I'm writing. If I'm really sad about something, writing about it. If I'm really
That's what's up.
about something, I'm writing about it. That's just how it is.
Right. I
That's
feel like
what's
you
up.
a dope way like captivating that in your music. I've caught myself several times kind of, totally being influenced easily, not easily, but just kind of overtaken by the mood or the emotion of the song. And I'm just like, okay, it just happened, right? It almost feels kind of like, which is really dope. So again, if y'all haven't, definitely check that out. Tony Stark, my mans, what's good?
Yo, Brooklyn Brit, what's going on? Hey.
Listen,
Angel,
for those of y'all
in the building, big.
who have,
yo, I got a story. Yo, I tried to search for big on IG, and I was like, big 6 instead of 96. Oh my god,
Lord have mercy. And this is why reading is so y'all. And this is right. I'm just kidding. No, you know what's funny? That's not even his handle, but we're gonna get into that because I just asked him before the show. I'm like, why do things not match? I feel like we're spoiled, right? Like it's part of. So, again, like we were talking about, right, before, or I mentioned earlier, Horizon Worlds has only been available to all of us since December of 2021. And so it's a relatively new platform. And so things are still figuring things out as things have progressed. And with that, we've kind of like created this entire VR culture behind it. Oh, can somebody let Leroy in? Leroy! So with that, we've created this entire VR culture, etiquette, as well as even like language, right? Like slang behind it. And so, it's all a part of that. It all kind of ties into that. And Tony here is my good friend from Old Pond. Unfortunately, he recently and a lot of friends over there have recently lost their home at Altspace, but they are finding refuge here at Horizon Worlds. Welcome everybody. So Tony, what's that? Tony, yo, Afro, Sweet Daddy. These are all the homies over from the other platform. So thank you so much. Welcome.
Hey,
thank you for being here. Tony, let's get into what music means to you. Please.
So just to piggyback off of everything you wonderful folks have already said, music to me is self-expression, right? I'm in a lot of genres, mainly hip hop and R&B is what I gravitate to because as a person of color living in the UK, it's self-expression, it's story, it's therapeutic, right? And what you said before resonated really well with me because sometimes you get taken away by the words, the lyrics in a song and the music, and music itself is a universal language. You could be listening to music from any country. You could be listening to Latin music, Asian music, Western music, and everybody can relate to it the same because the language is the feeling that it provides, right? So I think that's what resonates with me the most.
Absolutely. I agree. I think that was definitely I'm glad that you're here, that you joined the conversation, because for those of you who don't know, Tony gave Altspace an amazing send-off as well as Metatech VR with the End of the World event that took place. It was over the course of 2 days for 5 hours each day. We had 10 amazing DJs from all around the world, and it was absolutely insane. So, I don't take the conversation about music lightly here. The individuals here who are participating in the conversation are, amazing people with experience in this game. And I appreciate every single one of y'all for every part that y'all play in it. Because, music is an amazing thing. It's a difficult thing too. It really is. And with that being said, I want to segue over to Leroy. Hello, my sir. Welcome.
What's good?
What's good, Leroy? We got Leroy 777, the building from Meta Hospitality Company. And this is the good homie over here who has been a longtime supporter and friend of the show and Base Radio family, as well as someone who has served our country. And so I would love to ask you, what is the meaning of music to you?
Man, first and foremost, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I'm a little late. Horizon, y'all got to do better with this update.
Yeah, for real.
Killing me.
But
no, music, I think, like Tony said, and I'm pretty sure everybody has said before, music is just I think it adds life, and it also gives you. It makes you feel like you're going.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Did we? No.
I think he's trying to say everybody go follow Super
It
on
makes you
IG,
speechless.
Super underscore AF,
Can you hear me
Super
now?
underscore me.
Yes.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, what's going on, man? Jeez.
They try to silence you. They try to get you.
No,
You try to call them. I was like, "Go silence them
yeah.
like that."
Damn. Let me finish and then take me out first. So with music, like a lot of the times that like I've really music has really impacted me, where I'm like, dang, this is what music really is when I feel like in the military, when they're like strip things away, on deployment or being on a boat. There's a lot of people from the Navy that are on boats as well. I worked close with them, being in the Marine Corps, and I remember just being on the boat and being able to have music that you can play, but you only get it when you have internet. You only get it when somebody hits port and is able to download the new Drake or download this and that. And it's kind of crazy because it's like you feel like you're connecting society and like being a rush of music, and you're listening to music, and you're like, damn, through that music you kind of feel how culture and the society's moving through. It kind of gives you, I don't know, like an update of how everything's moving through. And being on a boat, for some of these guys are on a boat for a year or 9 months, that's an update that fulfills you.
Yeah.
Yo,
Wow.
you are not kidding. I mean, just like I do not have the experience of being in a situation like that, right? Serving in the military, being completely cut off from society for a certain amount of time. But I will say, just being from another country and visiting where I'm from in the Dominican Republic, where a lot of people live in remote areas on the island, I cannot agree with you more how powerful and impactful it is to be able to connect through music, through society. Because I mean, there have been times where I've spent not nearly as long as you in the military or on tour or anything like that. I've spent months out there, right, disconnected from everything that's kind of going on.
Oh yeah.
And to come back and listen to a couple of songs, I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? What did miss? What does this word mean? What is this?
Before.
I'm over here Googling Urban Dictionary. I'm like, yo, pull it up. What is a munch? Immediately, because I'm just like, what is happening? You feel me? Like I can't get caught out here because somebody's going to say this word to me and I'm not going to know what it is. So, I 100% can definitely agree with you that, the power of the music definitely keeps you connected. Even the other, sorry guys, I have the drift really bad.
It's all right.
Dang.
I gotta lean up against the wall
energy
on one
drink
night.
you drank earlier.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Told you not to drink.
I gotta stop doing
Two
that.
coffees. Yeah.
Right. I gotta stop doing that. But I will say that even it works in reverse as well, because I remember again going, spending my time in the Dominican Republic and hearing songs, and I'm like, wow, I've never heard this before. This is such a like a banger. This is such a bop. And so, I'll come back to the States and I'm listening to this music. Everybody's like, what in the heck? Like, what are you listening to? Yeah. And all of a sudden it'll be like 6 months down the road and you'll hear the song on the radio and I know all the words and everybody's like, and I'm like, this is old. Like, it's been out there. You get what I'm saying? So
I was like that with the weekend back in the day before he really popped off, especially in the UK, because a lot of music doesn't translate over that well. But I used weekend, people are like, what is this? What do you do? Are you okay?
What are you doing?
I'm like, yo, this is hell, trust me, y'all gonna be on his dick.
Y'all gonna be on it. Right, what's funny? You know what's funny? For like a little while, when like at least for me, my personal experience on Horizons, when I first came on here, we had there was a group of people from the UK who had gotten access to be able to be within Horizons at a time that Horizons was only available to the US and Canada. So they kind of became our crew from over the pond, right? So we would listen to music, and I remember speaking to, I want to say, shout out to me, DJ Technical. I was having a conversation with Tech. And Tech tried to flame me. Nah, he tried to come for me. He tried to play me. He was like, what you know about gigs? Like, hold up, sir. What do you mean? What do I know about gigs? Don't make me pull out the Drake albums.
Gigs voice.
You know what I'm saying? Don't make me pull out the Drake albums with the features. Like what's happening? You get what I'm saying? Like don't make me pull out More Life. Like don't do that to me. KMT, kiss my teeth. Boy, you think I didn't know that what that meant?
Right.
KMT? You see? I'm up on the lingo. You see what I'm saying?
You know, one thing I will say is when I was, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but every place that I've ever gone to, the person that no matter what music, what language it was, that would have a feature was Pitbull. Pitbull would have. I'm talking about like I'd be in Kuwait and Pitbull would have a feature. I'd be in Djibouti, Pitbull would have a feature, and I'm like, what the? Like they don't even speak the like English. They'll have the language, and then
Mr. Worldwide.
Pitbull.
Yo, you are 100% right. But you know what? That man is a genius. The team behind them is a genius. Shout out to them because they immediately recognized him and his talent, his strength for what it was, and say, you know what? It's Mr. 305 Worldwide, right?
Yes,
Number one. Number two, they were like, this is because I mean, Pitbull is and was in his time frame the feature king. Like he like would pop up on everything, but he would also elevate every single song. Like every single song sounded like, you know, not mid but standard. You get what I'm saying? It was good, right? But then you hear Pitbull,
and then he started that party stuff. When he started all that party stuff.
He played the game. Like I always say one thing about Pitbull, like he's not my favorite. You know what I mean? Like I'm more into the more lyricism type stuff a lot of the time. But with Pitbull, like a lot of the times when you see his interviews, the words that come out of that man's mouth is like you hear the party music and then you hear his interviews. It's like a whole different experience. So I actually respect Pitbull. Like I listen to his interviews for like inspiration. You know, so
the craziest thing
check out his interviews.
He ever did is if you Google Pitbull and one of his interviews, he said if you Google Pitbull, I come up before the dog, and that's wild.
Dog,
yeah,
and that's wild. No.
Yeah, I want to come up before Iron Man.
Listen, that's a major. That is a major flex. That is a major flex. Think about seriously.
That is huge. Yeah,
Pitbull, not one dog, not one. Popped up before him. No. That's insane.
And the crazy part, this is something that like people don't understand. His whole formula for what he says is the reason for the whole Pitbull is because Pitbulls don't, when they grab a hold of you, they don't let go. No matter what you do, they won't let go. And that's the whole formula. You don't stay persistent and don't give up. You tell them.
Consistent. Yeah.
It's that lockjaw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? Right.
A Pitbull will die before but I'm telling you, before they let you go. Like they are persistent 100%. For the goal.
Yeah. Your persistence is the key. I saw this thing a few days ago. It was the difference between consistency and persistency, right? You could be consistent being complacent, but to be persistent means to be consistent through struggle. And that's when you know you made it.
And you know what J. Cole said, my favorite line, there's beauty in the struggle.
Beauty in the struggle.
You know what I'm saying? There's beauty in the struggle, y'all.
Another way, the music. I'm telling you, these quotes that we pull out of these music, there are times that maybe we'll hear the song in the summer, and for whatever reason, the winter is doing something to us. You know what I'm saying? Or whenever it adds to us. It's crazy.
Exactly.
Music is wild, man. Vibrations in the air. It's wild.
It's extreme. Yeah, it's extremely impactful. You're 100% on the nose with that. I just want to take a moment to shout out to everybody that's in the audience. Thank you so much, y'all, for being here with us. For those of you who have never been here before, welcome to Bass Drop Radio. We are a radio station within the Metaverse with a radio show, and we love to talk about music, art, technology, and all that good stuff. And to those of you who have been here before, welcome back. Shout out to the OG homie in the building, Danica City. Danica is I don't know, let's say a pivotal I don't know, pill. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's only a part. He's only like a big part of the music culture and scene within Horizon Worlds. So, only, you know what I'm saying? Like, very, just jack. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the homie Dicka for being here. He. Like I was saying, just kind of like joking around, but being extremely serious. He is a very, very big, pivotal, important part of the music scene within Worlds. He is responsible for bringing one of the first music studios within Horizons. And again, one of the first people to make those musical connections on this platform. And so, music is as we go on day in, day on and day out, we realize how important and integral music is to everything that we do, including the stuff that we're doing here. So thank you, sir. If it wasn't for, you and, some others that I've also come across, I would not be today, doing this thing in music. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you. Zach, the artist, thank you so much for being here. Another dope creator within this space who has built amazing worlds. If y'all haven't checked them out, y'all need to check them out. Pink Panther, thank you much for being here. There's another great supporter of ours. Anytime we post anything up on the show, he is on it. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for all of the love. So if you guys want, this is an open discussion, so open forum. We're just kind of, seeing the meaning of music and why it's so important and all of that good stuff. So if you guys want to participate, please feel free to join in. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys pondering on that with me. Is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about in terms of the music? Yes, sir.
Yo, I'll put one more thing up that I just remembered. That's kind of crazy. When I was at a boot camp, there was kids were having people mail them, because obviously we couldn't have music or nothing like that. They would mail them lyrics of songs that were coming out, and they would like have somebody sing it back or whatever they think the melody was. And one of them that I remember, I can't remember if it was like a Drake song or not a Drake song. It was a Lil Wayne song. And that's just like back memories. It's kind of crazy that the first time I heard the song was some dude, it kind of annoyed me at the time, but some dude singing it from some lyrics that somebody sent them. Nobody heard the beat or what it was. And then I heard it later, and obviously it was nowhere near it, but it was just kind of weird. It's just kind of crazy. That's
dope. Do that with Lil Wayne's It's How to Love.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell y'all about one of the first times I heard How to Love. I was actually on Camp Pendleton. Shout out to Oceanside, California, Marine Corps base. I was on Camp Pendleton, and that was one of the first times I heard that song, and I was like, hold up, I know that voice. I was like, is that Wayne on a slow track? I said, nah, the world is ending. You know what I'm saying? There's tanks coming out of the beach. There are planes I've never seen in my entire life flying over me at a McDonald's. Like, the world is ending. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's happening. But it's interesting that you say that, because I remember, back in the day, a big way that like I learned how to, learn the lyrics to music, which was this really, really awkward time period where like, we had like playback, right? So we had like CDs and cassettes, and we were able to download music, but like you still, like if you didn't have like, like a, I don't know, an iPod or a Zune or some sort of like, which by the way, I had it all, y'all. I had it all. My Zune was red, but anyway. I share. But anyway, if it wasn't, it was a weird situation, because like, the only other way to learn the lyrics of the song, if you couldn't listen to it, would be to just like straight up read it.
There's no lyrics.
Yeah. So one of the first songs that I ever like looked up, like MapQuest style on Google, and I think it was like literally like on like, I think it was like azlyrics.com or like lyrics.com. Shout out to AZ Lyrics. Okay. Hey, look. If it wasn't for y'all, dog, I wouldn't have listened. So many people wouldn't have hated me, because I can't tell you how many times I walk around and correct somebody. Like, no, that's not what he's saying. He's saying this is That's not what he's saying. That is not the line to the song.
I used to be correct. I feel like
You feel me? One of the first songs I pulled up on AZ Lyrics was Bow Wow's Out of My System. Don't play with me, y'all. I was emo. I was emo as a child, dog. Okay. Like, don't no out of my system.
My favorite. No, I'm saying, yo, that
I ain't never had nobody show me other things.
Oh my gosh. I used to go.
I remember burning that on the
CD. To get lyrics, I used to waste the school's printer paper right in the computer lab, searching up all the lyrics, print them out, take them home, be like,
highlighting them, and highlighting.
You go to on the for some, ooh, dang, I didn't mean to open that up. For some people that had cable, like there was a section of music choice, and they played different genres depending on the channel. So I would just go there and have my pages ready, like, yeah, I'm ready for you now. already. Like I would go and have my concerts going in. Like, oh my gosh, yeah. Shout out to my school's printer system because I was definitely using that to my advantage.
Hey, shout out to the New York City public school system. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the board of education.
Printing them out and everything. I would just play, hear a sentence, stop it, and then have to write it down. I didn't print nothing out. I did it the whole.
Yeah, see, no, that's my work. That's
nah.
This is before we had like internet and everything in my house. So this is all I had to do.
Got you. Okay.
Got
Okay. Yeah. Because
play and stop.
I will say, like,
told me that's how she used to do it too.
Yeah.
wait. No, let's talk about how my brother used to do it. My brother used to do it with the tape recorder in front of the radio, so you couldn't make not a noise. And so like he would be recording, it would be dead quiet. I would walk in not knowing what the hell is going on, and I'm like, why is everybody so quiet? He turned around and the crap out of me and my little brother. Like,
we had to do that a couple times.
You get what I'm saying?
Big red button, big black button, pressing at the same time.
You feel me?
Oh my god!
Right. Yo, and don't even get me started on the dedication to voicemails back in the day, in the early.
The ringtones, that or the ringtones. We had the dial 001 if you wanted this one. 002 if you wanted the crazy frog.
Yo, the crazy. Yo, no. Let's talk about that though. Let's talk about the crazy ringtone era because do y'all know how much money that industry was?
I'm not gonna hold you, and my mom.
Gonna be a crazy
my mom knows this because she's one that out. When I got my first flip phone, y'all, I spent
Shout out to Motorola
$300 on ringtones.
Oh my god! Nah,
$300.
Yo,
when I tell you, my mom snatched that phone so fast, I could not come back to school flexing none of my ringtones because it was gone. It was in the garbage. I ain't have no more of that. I didn't, and like you look at it, it's like, oh, it's just $1.
$1? No.
And then
hold on. It's like pretend money when it's on the
300 times.
Oh, it's pretend money. Okay.
You be like, I know I just got this one, but yo, this one even funnier. Nah, I'm gonna just get this one instead. Knowing you already bought the last one, you're not really thinking that through. You just like, I'm just switching over.
Mind you, it's just the other part of the song, right? Like you bought the chorus, and now you got to get one of the verses because you're stupid.
I was different with that though. Right? Here's where I was different with that though. I did the same shit with downloaded ringtones, 300-400 pounds bills, right? Pounds because I'm British. But here's where I did it different. He did it different. Remember infrared, and you could send people shit like from the phone side by side.
Yeah, with the
all right, that's £5 a ring. I used to make my money back on it.
Yo, shout out to Tony over here being a little entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Flipping them ringtones. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, I had it on lock. Yo, a 10-year-old me was like the forms list. Yo, I used to have all the contraband not allowed in the school. I used to have it all
my god
inside of my jacket.
Not in the trench coat.
I used to have like rubber bands and shit holding stuff together. I used to be like, oh, you want cigarettes? Or I'll be £1 for cigarette. I bought a box of 20 for like £3.
Yo, why can I picture Tony with a trench coat, right? With a bunch of stuff in his pockets. Like, what you need? I got it all. I got it all.
I have the coat still. Like, I have the coat. I'll send you a picture.
Oh my god. Horrible, guys. What's good, facetious? Welcome. Yeah, so what's up, Cyber Shay? So listen, just to get back to the question, right? So just to give y'all the answer, if I'm not mistaken, it was a $3 billion industry.
What up, Angel?
A $3 billion industry, and so at the time, I remember.
I said they knew what they was doing.
Girl, rings were $250 back in my day, and I had every T-Pain ringtone you could think about. Yo, every single one. Don't play with me.
Jeans, yo. Those Apple
okay, what?
Jeans.
Yo, I used to cycle through my ringtones like it was a playlist on my phone. I had the pink razor. Yo, couldn't nobody tell me nothing. I was in it.
Yo, the one song after the next was the one. That was the one, yo. That was the one.
Yo, and speaking of T-Pain, you know that I don't know how much y'all know this, but T-Pain made a lot of money during the ringtone era for a fact.
Yes, sir. Mix a lot too.
As well. Yes, thank you, Yo Afro. Shout out to Yo Afro.
Hip hop in the house.
He was just talking about his $300,000 check
Mhm.
that he got
Sheesh,
after
okay, you see?
letting someone go ahead and flip his song, and it was a ringtone, and he ended up getting $300,000 like a few weeks later, and he didn't even think it was going to be like that. And we got it. That's when he said he realized just how big that industry was.
Again, it just speaks to the power of music. You know, I mean, ringtones were what, 10, 15 seconds at best, right?
Yes.
If that.
Nah, but you have to let it play. If somebody called you, you know, you have to let it play a little bit, relax for a little bit.
I used to like have it to my face, like
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I used to be groovy.
Put it all the way up.
Missed the call so you can hear the whole thing.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You ain't waste that money.
You get what I'm saying? Every time it plays, I'm gonna have to hear it. For $250.
And then what did you guys do with the? You had the ringtone and then the voicemail, and you had the voicemail. You had because you can't both. You had to record the voicemail for sure.
Right.
Listen,
a nice little.
Hey, look, it was nothing to it. You done turn on 106 in Park, or you done turn on MTV something, okay, with one of the music channels. You get what I'm saying? You let your song come on, whether it be a 112 song, you get what I'm saying, right, or a Cisco song. You put that sucker, the volume all the way up. You hit the voice machine. You let it record. You lower it down. Okay, when it gets to this verse, and you say what you need to say. Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your girl Brooklyn, and I can't come to the phone right now. But if y'all hearing this, y'all already know what time it is, all right? Leave your girl a message. All right, beep. And then you raise that volume all the way up again. You get what I'm saying? And you jam out.
And Brooklyn.
Listen, and you do like this, and you jam out to the song, click, and hang it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I changed my voicemail back to that. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
You feel me? Nah.
Gonna jam out the Peaches.
You feel me? Listen, and there's gonna be instructions too for when you leave me voicemails. I need you to tell me the date and the time, like back in the day. I can't see it. I don't know what time it was. I need the date and the time. I need you to leave your name and your number so I can get back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because I'm done with the.
I'm about to record mine tonight. Now that y'all talking about it, I'm gonna
there you go.
Right,
There
and
you
thug,
go.
like
Man,
yo,
my
as
headphones
soon as I
Bring
get
it
off of
back.
here, not the
Nah.
song.
Let me get Listen, don't play. Y'all gonna have to send me the files, and now I'm gonna have to play it on the station. So now I'm gonna play y'all voicemails on the station. So don't put me. I expect to hear back from all of y'all. What's up?
that brings me to like the music, like GTA, like Vice City, right? You talk about the voicemails, and I love driving through there. And I remember like they play like Michael Jackson like beat, and then they'll have the people call into the station like hilarious skits. That's kind of, man, it's crazy. I'm telling you, music just adds so much.
Yo, remember when
with a bomb?
Well, remember when GTA got the capability to like be able to you could see like the name of the song, and you could start picking like what you wanted to listen to.
Which station?
Yeah, I used to always put on the Reddit stuff and then start mowing people down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Take it
From
down.
that ratchet shit and get out the chainsaw.
You get what I'm saying? I'll be skirt down the road. Yeah.
Ludacris, you listen to Ludacris while
You
mowing
feel me?
people down.
Move. Yeah, you already know.
I'm crying.
Knocking them out like traffic cones. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus
But
Christ.
listen. Again, it's a game. It is just a game. It is just a game. There was no one was harmed in the making of that. And we'll, we don't condone violence, but games are good. Games are fun.
Yes, absolutely.
Speaking of which, that actually kind of brings me to my next topic. Do y'all drink any alcoholic beverages, any liquor? And if you do, what is your spirit of choice? By chance.
Tequila.
Oh, me too, sis.
Vodka.
Vodka. Okay. 2 tequilas. Anybody else?
I'll say tequila. And when I was, for whatever reason, I was like, I want to drink something that's not going to get me as hungover. And tequila kept coming up. So since then, I was like, man, I'm drinking tequila from now on. And I don't know if it's true or not, but supposedly it helps you out with the hangover over anything else. So I take tequila. It's delicious.
Okay. So 3 tequilas?
Yeah.
See, I don't like the way y'all looking at me right now. I like fruity drinks. I ain't gonna front. all that tequila is too harsh for me.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
I'm
Anyway,
not gonna lie, it's too harsh. I'm not a big drinker. I'm not a big
like,
drinker.
I just be popping open the
no,
Patron and
that's-
just
yeah.
being like, yeah, I love this
Right.
water. Like, no, like
But I'm saying,
my,
even
my
if you
drinks
mix
need to
it with
taste like
something, it's
juice
not.
too.
I'm good with a
Like
mojito.
margarita, you wouldn't have like a
Sucks on
nice.
my
Love me a
but-
margarita. De
I'm saying?
parcha.
Margarita de parcha. For those of you who don't know what that is, those are passion fruit margaritas. And Angel and I had passion fruit margaritas when we took a trip to Puerto Rico last year, and they were dope. And that is what we spent the entire trip drinking. And so
Every
the
single
reason.
day.
Yeah, every single day. And the reason why I ask, what everyone's favorite drink is or what your choice is because unfortunately, us tequila lovers may not be having drinks every single day like Angel and I shared on our vacations anymore. And that is due to an extreme shortage in tequila and agave plant production that is happening in Mexico due to extreme dryness in the weather. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, y'all. Because I always joke around and ask people all the time. So, right, you get what I'm saying? I did everything else, okay? I handled everything else, the toilet paper, the cleaning products, you get what I'm saying? The meats, the corn, the this, the that, I handled it, but not the tequila. That is where I draw the agave line, okay? I draw it right then and there, the salt rimmed line, because this is out of control. So, unfortunately, the production of agave has kind of been at a standstill for quite a while now, due to the nature of the plant and the conditions in which the plant has to be in to be able to thrive and grow. But the usage or the like of tequila has gone up while the production has kind of stayed at the same place. So it's kind of creating this problem alongside the extreme weather where we're look at a potential of having maybe not seeing tequila at restaurants or having it with our next meal or having it as a shot. There's gonna be some price jumps when it comes to that, and so I've already started to stock up, y'all. I am scarred. I am scarred from the pandemic days. Listen, I worked a grocery store job during the pandemic days. Shout out to the essential workers who was out there risking their lives every single day, killing it and being, in all types of predicaments by customers, big companies alike. Shout out to y'all because I get that. I struggled during that time. That created a certain level of I don't want to say PTSD, but that is the term that I can use to describe it. Yeah. And so, because of that, now anytime I hear the potential shortage, there's a potential this, I'm like, I don't know why it reminds me of like the time there was a shortage, which was during that same time, there was a shortage on baby formula and like wipes. And I remember like seeing like new moms coming in distraught, and it just like it brings back those memories. And then all of a sudden I find myself buying a case of tequila. So yeah, I mean, it's what do y'all think about all of this? I mean, it's not just tequila, but I know talking about tequila, but what do y'all have to say about what are your thoughts on all of these shortages and things? Like, do y'all think this is gonna end anytime soon? Like, what could be next, right? Like, what else? What are we gonna be short on next?
There isn't gonna be a job. Vegan food. So make sure you go to your nearest grocery store and get your vegan products today.
I'm weak.
Oh Lord, it
No, let me
sounds
stop.
dry.
But no, honestly, I feel like everything is
not dry.
going to be. All remove disturbing experience. But no, honestly, I feel like everything is becoming a shortage because everything is being overused and overprocessed, and people are becoming scared and overproducing things that weren't to be produced this fast. Like overfishing is creating, bycatch, which is like basically keep fishing for certain fish, and then the ones that they weren't getting, they just throw them back in the ocean, and by the time they realize they weren't trying to catch them, they're already dead of dehydration. So now you're throwing all these dead animals back into the ocean, and you're wrecking that. There's people that just kill animals for fun. It's just so much things going on, and all of that plays a part within nature, which plays a part within the things that we grow, which essentially is our food.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
everything is just a big cycle.
Continuous cycle.
So when
Yep.
you break down one thing, everything goes into a slow domino effect of it being messed up. So
that was perfectly
you know.
said, to be honest. And just going off of that, I think there's three main things that I noticed. It is a cycle, but it's the mindset, it's the economy, and it's the patterns, right? It's the patterns that we see over time, like over a large period of time. These pandemics that happen with the Spanish flu, all of that from back in the day, and then more currently the coronavirus. It's all a pattern. So people go into these mindsets. All right, this is happening. We've never dealt with this before in our generation. Every time it happens, we learn again. You know what I mean? It kind of resets the whole thing. And it's the mindset is, okay, I got to buy all this toilet roll because it's going to run out. And then it runs out because it wasn't going to run out, but it runs out because people are panicking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think it's a mindset, it's the economy, and it's the patterns of it all. I think it's going to happen again.
Absolutely.
Even now, even with COVID, like we all, kind of forget about it, but every once in a while somebody will get COVID and we're like, oh, it's still around.
For sure.
I think the thing that I'm most worried about, the two things that I'm worried about, one is that with this shortage, it's because of the dryness of the air in Mexico, right?
It's the weather,
It's and that's kind of alarming to think, because Mexico has been the largest of to grow them, and have grown them for so long. The fact that they're having that problem now kind of tells you, okay, what's going on. The second thing that kind of worries me is when things like this happen, we tend, or I guess not us, in the industry tends to try to find replacements, like they did with sugar, and then you come and find out that the replacement with sugar was more harmful than sugar itself. So that's the problem that we have, is that worries me, that I feel like if this shortage continues with different foods, they're gonna start finding these alternates that might not be as well. I mean, it's already, these foods are already horrible as I can't imagine anymore. You know what I'm saying? Any more GMO, anymore.
That's why I'm stocking up on my tequila. I'm not playing. I am not kidding y'all. I got 6 bottles. I picked up 6 bottles. I got three. What? I got 3 of the white tequilas. So just in case I want to do anything, take shots, make margaritas, whatever it is, I got it, because I will not. There's very few things that I drink and very few things that I eat, and I'm sick of this. Y'all not gonna do this to me. I might have. What's up, Blue?
I saw something with that. You guys haven't checked it out. It's called Block Bar. It's funny that you're stocking up on it, right? Because shortages, usually things go up. That's the prices. Some of these things become scarce and people start to become collectors. You guys want to check it out? Blockbar.com. They've over years now. For years now, they've done where they release like these short barrel or short tequilas, different
batches
bottles, as NFT, and then you can burn it. You get it as NFT. It's something right now. Think about it. There might be the shortage on tequila. Some of these teas that'll drive the value up, go up, or some of these, or maybe rye or any of this stuff.
It's all about that investment.
It's all about that.
Bar.com. I'm telling you.
Yes, no, definitely. Thank you for that, for sure. I'm definitely
#
not
sponsored.
Right, not sponsored. But if y'all want, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know to cut the check too. So we are coming up on our time, but I do have one last question that I want to ask everybody. Is there anything that y'all gonna be doing this weekend or this week that's exciting? Anybody? And got anything going on? Because I got something going on, but I'm gonna wait till the end. So if anybody else got anything to share, please.
Well, I'm just continuing on the meta tour and whatnot.
Yes.
So the next
Let us
one
know.
will be the team at Stranded. So that one, even if into the earlier performances in the meta tour, this performance will actually have new music, not only myself, but from me and Chomp as well. So
shout out to the homie 6.
You gotta be tour dates to release music. That's it.
Yes. Shout out to the creator who is creator behind Stranded Resort. This man is an amazing shadowing and expert. He has an amazing background in game development, that nature. Definitely check out. And be sure to check out Angel, because anytime he performs at a new venue, there is for a new song or something to be coming out of that. So
that's my
definitely be wanting to check it out. Anybody?
That's
Anybody else doing anything fun?
Things happening
Hey,
that I can't
Playboy.
really speak on. Not these things, you know. Few creations about to happen across the metaverse. I'm just grateful for everybody that's wanting to do something that's really helping with the transition. But more importantly, though, I want to say, yo, Super's about to hit 500 subscribers on TikTok. It doesn't cost anything. Super
Yo,
the metaverse.
get it. Come on,
I
now.
want to see 500 plus subscribers before.
Get it.
I'm already subscribed. I'm still the line.
Get it. Anybody else? Roy, Big?
Yeah, I'll say this. So I'm working right on updating my career. So I'm updating that now, and hopefully should be opening it weekend. Just a little, try to keep low cozy and whatnot. On Fridays, my boy Howard has Howard Hour. If you guys don't know, definitely check it out. Check it on his page. And Sundays, he also through to your showroom, which is a place that Zach created for us. Community for the car shows and all the car events that we had. But y'all check it out for the Crash with Howard on Sundays as well. And that's really being ready.
Dope. So, Big? Anything?
Oh, yeah, I ain't got no plans.
No? Okay.
Probably gonna make another gender food sandwich.
Okay. Hey, look. That's always look, we're all down with the creative thing. You know what I'm saying? As long as you in here building, y'all feel me? I'm so excited. I'm so everybody got planned, here within the metaverse. I'm actually probably going to be taking a step away from the metaverse this weekend. I have some exciting things that I'm going to be participating in. I will be back. And for those of you who are familiar, this year is the 50th anniversary. Yeah, aggressively. For those of you who don't know, right? For those of you who don't know, and those of you who have been here and do know, this year is very, very significant in hip hop. It is 50th anniversary of hip hop, and it's awesome and it's super exciting. There's a lot of exciting things that are happening, and being, what I consider the hip hop capital of the world, New York City. There's a lot of stuff. All right, over the pond. All right, over the pond. Because y'all definitely lost the Revolutionary War, but we're not gonna go there. Look, right. I'm gonna say this, right? It's the 50th anniversary of hip hop. There's a lot of OGs in the game that are celebrating their long success and work within the industry. This weekend, I'm gonna be going to see the one and only, and none other. Okay. Grammy winning group Naughty by Nature. I'm gonna be going down to the Slugger Music concert series. So Naughty by Nature has an amazing group of a collective of artists called Ill Time Sluggers. They'll be putting on a dope show again, as a tribute to the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Also, the 30th anniversary of 1993, the album by Naughty by Nature, as well as Hip Hop Hooray, that has also third this year. So if y'all don't know, you know now. Okay, everybody, listen, y'all gonna miss out. Okay. Because there's gonna be so many dope artists in the build. It's not just gonna be Ill Town Sluggers. It's not just gonna be Naughty by Nature, the OGs. It's also gonna be Marie. Okay, next, the group Next is gonna be joining us. Okay, AZ is gonna be in the building, and New York's one and only Funk Flex is gonna be producing and providing music for the venue. So when I tell y'all, it's gonna be a really dope weekend, and I'm happy for y'all in the metaverse. I'm not gonna be here, y'all. I'm gonna be out living my best life. Okay, living my best life. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be rocking with the blockheads. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing my thing, and I'm really excited. And I'm excited to see what comes of this. These shows are extremely important, not just for the historical part of the music, but also because, again, it's almost like it's a generational baton passing thing, right? You got the OGs passing the baton down to these amazing new artists who are going to take, the industry by storm. So, it's a blessing and it's a cosign and it's something that the public needs to see. You feel me? So I'm gonna be in the building. I can't wait, to experience that, and definitely come back next week and find us here again on Wednesdays at Bass Drop Radio, so I can talk to you guys about that and tell you all about that. So we are coming up on our time here, so I'm just gonna go around the room and ask everybody to plug themselves in. Where can we find y'all on social media if we want to say what's up? If we want to connect, Leroy, let them know where they could find you, sir.
Man, you already know. On Instagram, it's going to be Leroy.7. If you guys want to see my team, it's Meta Hospitality Company or party.meta.com. You already know. I do advising and tech advising for businesses and brands, but I'm pretty sure I could help you out with whatever you got as far as project. If not, I know somebody that can help you out. But yeah.
He know a guy, know a guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
What's good, Big? What's good, Big? Tell me where to find you, sir.
On IG, BIGG 53541. If that's too many numbers, I understand.
Yeah. At least I know that's 69.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you'll find accounts you don't want to see on there.
Oh Lord! Oh my goodness, Angel.
It's ANGL, the artist.VR on Instagram. Check me out on Spotify and iTunes and all that, all those platforms at ANG_L. There's only one song, but stay tuned because the album is coming out. The dual album Chomp is coming out, and a bunch of singles is coming out. So just be prepared for a bunch of art and music being shoved in your face and all that good stuff.
Yay! Yay! Tony. Someone can find you, sir.
You just can find me, Tony Stark VR. Anyway, you want to search for that, you'll find me. If I have an account for it, I'll be Tony Stark VR. Simple. I keep it simple, More importantly, though, subscribe to all the guys, follow all these guys. Bass Drop doing some dope things. #1 radio station. Roy taking care of all your business needs. You know what I mean? Shout out to Maddie in the house. Consult with Maddie. Don't want to build a brand, you know where to go. Want some dope music, Angel. You want streaming super, you want big, he's not 69, you know what I'm saying? Treat us as a Yo Afro is doing some big things. Yo, anywhere you see Yo Afro, you know it's about to go down. Hip hop in the house. Let's get it.
Y'all need to be watching out for Yo Afro, by the way, because that's another sister that is a veteran in the game. Okay, so when y'all hear, y'all better put some respect on her name because she's been out here doing it. And doing it well for a really, 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 really long time. So definitely, you know what I'm saying? So definitely watch out for her. She's gonna be coming out on Burden's show. Ask the Q Speak Your Truth. So definitely be looking out for that. She's probably going to be probably. I'm being like passive about this, but she's definitely be on Bass Drop Radio. We haven't secured anything yet, but watch out for that.
We're
working on it. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But again, this is your girl Brooklyn Bandit. You can find me on Instagram at BrooklynBritvr. You can all follow us at Bass Drop Radio on IG. If you guys have any music that you guys want to submit to have played on our radio station, please do so at admin@bassdropradio.com. We want to hear whatever you got going, and we want to put everybody else onto it too. So definitely send us that. And if there's anything you're working on, whether it be creating a world, building an asset, scripting, music, hosting an event, something that's dope that you think we should hear about and everybody else should hear about, yo, hit us up. Shoot us a DM at Bass Drop on Instagram. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram as well. But as for that is what we have here for you today. This is Horizon World's #1 radio station, Bass Drop Radio. Thank you again for rocking out with us, and we will see y'all on the next one.
Get it. Tony, you're so modest. You didn't bring up your Stark-approved office is about to be done, homie.
Thank you. Yes, me too. Thank you for being. We're so happy you guys are here. Thank you again.
Killed it, girl. I had to get out of the bath just to support.
Hold on, wait. Oh. We keeping up with the sound. Yeah. We got your hits, and we got what's coming up on the ground. We in the meta like Vic, and we coming to your town. Okay. From horizon world to the entire world. Making noise, who said off the pay attention, we gon' show you how it work. You heard it here first, be on high alert. It's that bass drop, better tune in. Every day is some new exclusive. It's a station, this ain't no podcast, so no show. Big salute to Cherry Pie in Brooklyn. Okay, let's go.
Let that bass drop. Let that bass. Let that bass drop. Let that bass. Let that bass drop. Let that bass. Let that bass drop.
Hold on, wait.